Yeah, thank you so much. This was a blessing for me because, as Callie just said, I own a few businesses, but one of them in particular, I have a plumbing company, and I have always been a card sender. It was kind of instilled upon me as a very little girl. We had to send those thank you notes every time you got a gift. So this is something I've always done. But over the years, my handwriting got really bad. And I was so grateful to send out cards. So again, I send cards. Nothing's ever changed. So example here, one of the cards I have here that I wanted to share with you. This gal is, I met her through our PHCC. It's a program that we put all of our apprentices through. And, I try and stay in touch with people here and there. So I happened to see on Facebook, because I love to send birthday cards too. This was a birthday card I had sent her. I just popped some pictures in. I'm a great Facebook stalker. And I just said, wishing you a magical day. Lots of love and laughter, joy, and most important, cake. Cheers to more memories. Cherri at Custom Plumbing. I let her know, reminded her who I was. And then talk about prompting. So there's a thing with these cards. I have to just keep saying it. You never know. They're going to end up in the mailbox at the right time. At the right time. So here's what she says to me. So Cherri, your card arrived today and it brought tears to my eyes. As you may know, I'm out on medical leave from PHCC, which I did not know, with no a tentative return date for November, with no real diagnosis. Your thoughtfulness and kindness will not be forgotten. I needed that more than you know. Again, thank you, my friend. And then she sends another one. And she's like, just wanted you to know that I found the card again today, doing some cleaning. Still love it. Can't toss it. My handwritten cards used to get tossed. These cards do not get tossed. So then I have another one. Okay, so talk about promptings. Didn't even know what that really was, right? I happened to be scrolling Facebook. This was a card or a postcard that I had sent. This was an ex-girlfriend from one of my sons, his ex-girlfriend. And I stayed in touch with her, sent her cards through her marriage and kids. And one day I happened to see this, and she's like, I love spending time with my aunt. It was so much fun. Can't wait to do it again. The wine tasting was amazing. So I thought, let's just pop a card in the mail. And I just wrote on there a postcard, special times, memories forever. And then I get this. I get this message, and it was right when COVID hit. And she's like, are you home? I said, yes. Can I come hug you? I'm right by your house. Where are you at? Home Run Pizza, which happened right around the corner of my house. I'm like, sure, come by. But I have to let you know, I ended up calling her, and I'm like, what do you mean you need to come by? I said, I know we were messaging, but we're right in the middle of, we don't know what's going on. She goes, I promise you I'm not sick. I have to see you right now. So she comes over, she flies in my arms, she's hugging me, she's crying. She says, you have no idea what these cards mean to me, especially the card that I just got with the picture of me and my aunt. So the day the postcard arrived in the mail, her aunt unexpectedly passed away. She says, you have no idea what this means to me. I will cherish this forever. Okay, that's another one. So prompting. So it was a prompting to send her a card. It was an unexpected death. And that these cards show up at the right time when they're supposed to. And this happens to me all the time, even in business, even when I'm sending cards to my contractors. And I have one more. So as I said, I have a couple different businesses. We have real estate properties. And so I send cards to my vendors that take care of us. And this was just a little card. They did a paint job. I just sent them a thank you before and after picture. We just want to say thank you so much for the quality and timely work you put into our project on the Michael Drive, Cherri and Dwayne Pedrioli. And then I get this. On Facebook, they called us out. They took pictures with the card. We love getting kind words back from a quality paint job completion. Need plumbing work? If this is the kind of follow-up they give when they get good service, I can only imagine their commitment to good service is above and beyond the rest. Custom Plumbing. I am just forever, ever grateful that I found Send Out Cards. It has changed, not only the way I do business, but, and now I'm taking it to that next level. So thank you so much for having me on here.
I'm so glad you were on. Okay, I got chills on the card with the ant. Like, oh my goodness, you're right. The cards show up at the perfect time, right? You saw it, you had that prompting. That's what it's all about. It's when that inner voice says, you should reach out to this person, or you need to send her a card, or you need to follow up with them, right? That is a prompting. And even as in business, right? I love that you send your vendors cards. And what a cool way they thanked you by promoting your business. Like, if you went and asked, how many times does someone come on Facebook and say, can you promote my business? And we don't, because it's just weird. But by sending a card, you didn't have to ask them to do it. They naturally did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. Love that. Cherri, thanks so much
for being on
with us tonight.
Yeah.